Hi, my name is Norma, and I am making this video in English because one of the people that follows me told me, well, asked me if I can do it in English too. I have the first version in Spanish, and well, it's about the new button press from We Are Memory Keepers. This is my first impression. I'm agreed that they don't have extra packaging because you know it's going to be for the garbage, but I think they need to let you know that it came just in a box like this, because if you want to give it as a gift, it's not a good presentation. So actually I was planning to make the unboxing. My husband thought that it was something else and he opened the box. But still, I'm putting away all the things that it came in the bundle that they offer. The offer was $99. By the time that you pay for the shipping and handling, that was like $8, and the taxes, you pay around $117. If you compare the machine with the ones that are in the market, of course, it's a very cheap machine. They said that when it will be in the market, it's going to be for around $170. So, well, it looks like a good thing because it brings 10 bottoms, the three parts of the bottom in small, medium, and large. I have here the instructions because I told you I'm just opening this machine in the moment that I made the video, and I made it in Spanish, so you can hear a different expression when I was making it in Spanish, because I really want to have this machine. I saw it in January in the chat, and since that moment I was waiting for the machine to come into the market. So obviously when I hear that it will be in HSN on June 8th, I was waiting for the machine, and I think I was one of the first that bought it. So I was so excited. Unfortunately, as you will see in the duration of this video, my excitement began to be very low, because the machine doesn't function as they show you in the TV. The other thing that I noticed in the presentation in TV is that they have a lot of problems with the internet. We know that everybody's having problems now, but they never cut the paper on air. Normally, they have the paper already cut for the medium and the large size. In that moment, it was like something normal. But you'll see what is going to happen when you really have the machine on. This part that I put already is the part that you need to cut the paper that you are going to use. So in the presentation in TV, they use a little card. So I decided to use this little card that is from Prima, from the candy collection or dulce collection, and I know it's not very thin like the normal paper. It's a little thick paper. Well, according with them, you need to try to cut it. As you can see, it didn't cut. I put enough force to try to make it. I can promise you that. I make a second try. It didn't cut either. Cut some pieces. So I thought maybe I make a mistake to do the handle. But the truth is that the handle doesn't have anything to do with that. I mean, it was correct. And it was nothing to be really with the mechanism. So I tried for the third time. Of course, when you try 3 times, and I tried to move it a little to see if it was me, but when you make so many movements, obviously it's going to be very hard than the cut result as a clean cut, because the machine can be moved, the die can move in the process. So this was really disappointed. The first one that I made was the medium one. And if you check the videos in YouTube, from the day that they make the presentation, they only cut with the small one. So, well, at the end, I finished cutting the pieces that were not right with my scissors. What I think is not the case if you want to buy this machine. Then I thought it can be my table, because this table is not so strong. It's a table that I used to make my videos, and I put it close to the window. You see, the circle was not perfectly cut. And I said, maybe I need another table. So, well, I continued with the process, and I put the two pieces to make the actual bottom. One piece go on the top, that is the one that I'm trying to put here. It has a little sign that says top and A and B, and you need to connect the letter with the arrow that is in the machine. So I was planning to make this medium bottom. As you can see, I took the back part of the bottom, because first you need to put that thing, or actually the front part of the bottom, then you need to put your paper, and then you need to put this piece of transparency, mylar, whatever you want to call it. And you have some lines that they told you that you need to put your image align, so you know that the top is going to be on the top and the bottom is going to be in the top, in the bottom. I'm sorry. In here I had a little problem, because I don't remember that I need to move that part. But well, okay, I put the top part of this set for the middle, or for the medium bottom. I discovered that you need to put it in the opening that says B, and then turn to A, because actually they told you that the first part, or the first thing that you need to do, is put both things in the A. I noticed that in this size, it really got all the way down. So okay, in this part, I can get the first part correct. But when you put the second part, that is the back part of the bottom, you need to align the holes of the bottom as you did it with the position A. I don't know if it's clear, but they never told you that in the instructions. And what happened is that I press it, and it never made the bottom. So now it's going to be so difficult to have the back aligned, because you really don't know in which position the image that you have in the paper is on once it's in the machine. So in order to don't throw in the garbage this bottom, I decided to remove the pin and make it flat, and in order to put one of the foams, the adhesive foams that come in the bundle. And if you can see in the video, in this time I was like trying to see what I'm going to do to fix this thing, because I want to see if it's a solution. So that's when I decided to remove the pin and try to put the top part. Well, that way it was not like the best, so I decided that it will be easy if I put it in the top. But as I told you, I will never know which will be the correct position in order to match the bottom. So I decided to remove the part. I pressed with my fingers, and as it was already done, that part was easy. So I put away another button, just to be sure that I put the bottom part, the back part in the good position, and I press. And I can tell you I press really, really hard. If you have arthritis, if you have any problems with your hands, fibromyalgia, or whatever other thing, don't buy this machine. It's extremely, but extremely hard to do it. And I think that they really didn't have it ready to put it in the market. And you know, a lot of crafters, they want something nice, something beautiful. The colors are very, very sweet. I really like it. The machine is beautiful, but it doesn't function. I want to know how many people will buy the machine and will have them there in their craft room without using it. So just as another ornament, it's too expensive for that. Because I have the opportunity to return mine, that is going to be something that I will do. But I hear people that says, oh, but it's so beautiful. I will keep it for the little ones. The truth is that even for the little ones or for the medium ones, it's too much effort. Then someone asked if they can use the normal refills for the buttons, and they say that it's better to use the ones that they have because of the size and to be sure that the product is going to have better quality and at the end. So imagine if with their own material the bottom is not looking good, it's going to be a pain in the neck trying to buy the supplies later. So out of the camera, I asked my husband to help me with the big things because I thought it was stronger. What I noticed is that this die is get marked when you use it. They explain that it's bigger than this portion of the machine that covers the die. So, in my opinion, I'm not an engineer, I'm not an architect, and I'm not a designer, but it's ridiculous that they make a machine which needs a bigger part, but you don't have that part. You need to rotate the part to be used. And even with that rotation, it's very difficult to cut the circle. So out of the camera, I asked my husband to help me. I made these 3 buttons. The big one doesn't close perfectly, and none of the 3 that I made are good. So I don't talk this to be mean with the company. It's just my experience. If you have it, try it. And well, I hope this video can help you. Bye-bye.